Hi everyone, Mckaiser Dragon here, and today I'm just gonna talk about the upcoming update. That is loud. That should be better. There we go. Turn it down just a little bit more. So, first, I want to ask you guys what you guys think about the new league. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on the big nerfs? And then, yeah, leave comments down below. And let's get into it. So, for me personally, the new league mechanic is kind of boring. I'm not too interested in it. And we'll see how it works out. It could be interesting, like later on, because I have no clue how it truly works. I think my first build will be RF, because that's like the easiest build to make and to like push a decent amount. I am not a good player at all, so I won't be doing so well in maps like always. So once I farm up enough currency and there's some better items in the shop, I'll probably play the RF character for like a week or two, which is not that much for me because I have to work. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Like, I want to get back into PoE a bit more, since I don't have too much else to do. But, yeah, I'm not too interested in that. But what I am interested in, and interested to, you know, test out, is the new skills. I'm not going to be looking up any guides on them. I want to work on it and make it good on my own. I think the only thing I need to do is learn how to build defensively so I don't die all the time. And then I also need to remind myself I can't handle every single piece of content in the game. So yeah. I'm very happy that they are coming out with 16 new skill gems. And they're bringing a bunch of buffs and nerfs to a lot of things. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going on with the flash. Because I know I hate always having to always press the flash all the time. It gets annoying and pretty boring after a while. And it just seems like, oh, if you're not doing this, your build's gonna just kind of suck. Which just kind of feels bad. Especially when you're like, oh man, I need like 7 flasks to make this pretty, like, even better. But we only have 5. So yeah, yeah, my first character will be just learning a little bit on the new skills. And then, I'll craft my own build, see what I think I'll like, and then hopefully it goes out well. If not, we just delete the character and try again. Now, I'm gonna keep saying this. I wish one day they would change part 2. I think, me personally, I only like acts 1 through 4. I think 5 through 10 are a bit boring. And I mean a bit, I mean like extremely boring. Because acts 1 through 5, you know, I don't think anyone dies. Everyone lives. You know, the NPCs, and then, you know, you kind of get to know them a little bit. And then when it gets to Act 2, or Part 2, just people die for like no reason. Oh, I can't do it from there. And I can tell you guys like which ones. Oh, I would have to go back to Act 1. It's okay, we got this. I don't know why my game's loading so slow. So from Act 1, we have... If my game would load, holy cow. I forgot her name. We have Nessa getting eaten by a crab. So we get 2 new characters that aren't very interesting. In Act 2, so Act 1 is Act 6, Act 2 is Act 7. And then we have... Is it Silk? Is that his name? All we have is Silk. Yeah, Silk betray us for a spider, and then he gets eaten by the spider. Everyone else just kind of stays in their own lane. From Act 3, we have of the worst, in my opinion, the worst thing, because we have Clarissa accuse this guy. I forget exactly what. And so she turns him into a zombie, and we have to kill him. And once we kill him, do you know what she says?
What is it?
I can't believe I've been so stupid. And that's her first line after she says that. Or that's her first line after we kill him. Grow your... And I don't like that. That's like my most hated one. And then Act 4. Does anyone die in Act 4? Oh yeah, the one that helped us out. She dies. Yeah, I don't... So...
I have nothing.
Delilah dies, and then Quinn runs off and turns into a boss. Or a mini boss, I don't even know. I think I just kind of forgot. And it's just like... There's no true rhyme or reason for this. And Act 5... I don't think anyone dies in Act 5. I could be wrong. But for what I remember, we don't betray anyone in Act 5. Meaning Act 10. And I don't think anyone dies. Everyone's still there. Yeah. But mainly, you know, Acts... I would say Acts 1 to 5 are okay to keep, but Acts 6 through 10, like, they just need to be redone. Like, you don't need to change the monsters, but you do need to change, like, does it, like, having to go through basically the same area twice. It's kind of like what Final Fantasy X-2 did. But you had to run through that stuff, like, 6 times. Of course, you know, slightly different, but, you know, I don't like it. So I hope that they change it all at once, or, which I thought of recently, is, you know, change Act 6. Then nextly change Act 7. And then change, you know, and just change it all. I would say Blood Aqueducts is probably my favorite map. I think we should keep that. But I think Act 9 boss is probably the most lazy. You have to fight the 3 sub-bosses. Just like in Act 4. No, is it Act 4 or Act 5? No, it's 4. Right? The 3 sub-bosses in Harvest, you just fight them yet again. And then, to top it off, what do? Oh, we're gonna combine the three, and then he's gonna be super cool. And he was like a pushover boss. Could have been a cool boss fight, but he was just basically a pushover. Most builds can kill him. I know some builds still struggle with him, but you know, it's. But they also talked about that, which was they're gonna hopefully make certain monsters and certain bosses like extremely hard, and I would like that. That's what I miss. I miss those days. I feel like Ultimatum changed the loot a little bit, but not enough. But with this will change how threatening the monsters are. And for maps, that's going to be pretty hard. But for the axe, I'm going to hopefully like that. We'll see how that goes. So those are my thoughts. Also, we have, you know, the return of, what's it called? Path of Exile Battle Royale. Like they said, it's still in testing. It's only going to be for PC, and yeah, it's basically still in beta stage. So, and also it's going to only be released on the weekends where they don't release a new league. So, it's going to be fun testing that out. Hopefully, the next time they release it to us, they made some changes because it seems like Arranged and Blight is just too broken, and there's a lot of bugs in the battle royale. So hopefully that gets fixed, and yeah, make it more interesting. I feel like they need to buff up how much EXP we get, or tone down the passive skill tree, because it still is pretty hard to balance PvP. And on top of that, with people being just so good, being able to like dodge certain stuff, like it's pretty hard to kill people unless they're like brave. But if they're like a good player or cautious, like it's gonna be really hard to kill them. And I feel like the movement skills, I don't know. Maybe everyone should start with one, so like everyone has an equal time rather than, you know, these 5 people got the movement skill, everyone else is gonna die to them. Just doesn't seem good. But I think that's about it. That's about it. Yep. I also want, oh yeah, the last thing, I want to get those, if anyone wants to donate to the Patreon so I can get that $90 amazing supporter pack, I would love you for that. Other than that, yeah, check out the Twitter, Patreon, Twitch. I might stream the game. We'll see. I don't know. I don't find myself very interesting to watch, so we'll see about that. And then, yeah, is that everything? Yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, we got 6 days and a half. Probably 6 days once I release this video. Bye!